There is a room people walk into every day. They straighten their posture, they check their words, and they panic about making a mistake. They feel thousands of eyes burning into the back of their neck. But if you turn the lights on, you realize something strange. The seats are empty. We spend our lives performing for a crowd that doesn't exist. We invent an audience to judge us, just so we can feel the fear of being judged. Today, let's dismantle the theater. Here are 5 reasons why that audience in your head isn't real, and how you invented them. First, let's look at the science of the spotlight effect. This is the psychological phenomenon where people tend to believe they are being noticed more than they really are. In 2000, psychologist Thomas Gilovich at Cornell University ran a famous experiment. He had students wear an embarrassing Barry Manilow t-shirt and walk into a room. The students guessed that 50% of the room noticed the shirt. The reality? Less than 25% did. We invent the spotlight because we are the center of our own universe. But to everyone else, you aren't the lead actor. You're just an extra in the background of their movie. If the audience is fake, who writes their dialogue? Sociologist Charles Cooley described something called the looking glass self. It means we shape our identity based on how we think others see us. Notice the trap. It's not how they actually see us. It's how we think they do. When people feel insecure about their intelligence, they invent an audience that calls them stupid. When they feel guilty about being lazy, they invent an audience that calls them unproductive. That critical voice isn't coming from them. It's a recording of your own fears, played back through the mouths of imaginary people. You invented the critics. Third, we have a hardware problem. Humans evolved to live in tribes of about 150 people, a limit known as Dunbar's number. Back then, if the audience disapproved of you, you might get kicked out of the tribe and eaten by a lion. Caring was survival. But today, we carry a device that connects us to billions. Our primitive brain invents a global tribe. It treats a passive-aggressive comment from a stranger with the same weight as a rejection from a village elder. That fear is an evolutionary ghost. The lion isn't coming. The critics aren't real. The judgment isn't real. The fear is the only thing that's real, and you hold the off switch. What if it's all invented?